さて、クローパーチに戻ってきたぞ、嵐の中。まず血まみれ男爵に話をしてやるか。デアがラバーキンになれたこと、アンナはなんて話せばいいんだろうな。タマラは生きている、確実に。アンナはなあ、無理やり契約させられたのかな。
Ask a service of the Witcher, the Pella must. A witcherly service, that's to say.
What do you need? Tell me.
A man who fears no evil the Pella needs. Forefathers' Eve is nigh. We've rites to conduct. Wandering souls to emerge. Damned souls, too. We've the circle to protect from these wretches.
そうなん？報酬は何？
What'll I get out of it?
Witches do naught for free. This the Pella knows. Not to fear. How to reward one for their aid. This too the Pella knows.
ヤギのチーズとかじゃないだろうか。
Why hold the ritual at all?
At times men die choking with regret. At times death takes them before they've tasted any bitterness in life. These poor souls, unfulfilled, cannot leave this vale of tears. Their spirits wander midst the living, must be judged, sent on their way. This we do on Forefathers' Eve.
力を貸そう。
Seems like you could use a witcher, so yeah, I'll help.
You not refuse, the Pella knew. The time's come to gather the folk. Across the lake we must journey, to Fyke Isle. There in the circle of stones we shall...
またファイク？
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight at midnight.
はあ。万霊祭。
Remember me?
誰？
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
ああ。
We'll never forget that. Here, I'm grateful.
どうも。まあ見殺しにしてたらここでなんか兄の方に罵られたりしたのかな。もしかするとね。わかんないけど。まあ助けられてよかったよ。人が死ぬのは悲しいことだよ。いろいろと用があんのよ。あれ？どこだ？どこで会ってっちゃった。外かな。あ、間違えた。変な部屋に入っちゃった。こっちか。あ、外にいたのか。なんだよ。
Witcher, a word, please.
何？
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there, the place.
Drunk.
近頃ってさっきだよ。
Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
はあ、そうなの。まあいい傾向じゃない？飲まず食わずなのは危ないかもしんないけど。今まで酒を飲みまくってたことを考えれば。ちなみにアンナはもうここには絶対に帰ってきませんよ。お前が居場所を奪ったせいで彼女はもうここには帰ってこれませんよ。ねえ、どんな気持ち？あ、地下に行けるんだ、ここ。ほい、男爵。
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire.
Anna had read some story, insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms will please Daya most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
お前の家族の話をしたい。
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out.
こいつに全部話していいんだろうか。
Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenford.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
見てないよ。
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
せやな。
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her.
また悪い癖が
I
出
need
て
to
る。
know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
行ってこいよ。
That much I can do.
アンナの話はどうでもいいの。
Take this. Call it enticement. And this might prove useful.
もう通行証3枚
A
目なんだ。
letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the
もう
Pontar Delta, they've
もう
made
ノビ
it
グラド
damn
何
hard
回
to
も
get
言った。
to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
We'll talk about her, don't worry. But right now, you'll tell me about Ciri, just like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, got stiff from so much bed rest.
娘の代わりにしたのか。あ、また尻
That lass of yours.
使うやつ
Pure
か。
luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size. Why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, were he still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Hi, you're doing well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
弓も槍もなかったっ
Well,
て
you。brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
旅の途中で。
A little here, a little there.
Not surprising, given you wander the world alone.
Not alone no more. She's in the company now.
That's right. You're a member of the company. We're drinking together, killed a wild boar as a pack, you might say. But we've no notion how you arrived here.
見た目でウィッチャーって
A
わかんない
woman
の
in
か。
a man's garb, razor on her back. Who exactly are you? You a mercenary?
そんなに男の格好してなくない？普通に女性っぽい格好してると思うけど。そんなところね。
Let's say I go about my business. And when there's coin to be earned, I don't readily turn it down.
I've always held, with the world how it is today, lasses ought to know how to fend for themselves.
All right, all right. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one, but never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do it all.
怖いの？
What happened? You get the jitters?
No,
So why not?
the horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
負けちゃうよ。
Any more this night? He'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
馬乗るの苦手なんだけど。ローチにもほとんど乗ってないしさ。苦手なんだってばー。画面がおかしかったよ今。北テメリア、ベレン、日の出。あ、かわいいウサギ。草が邪魔。
The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever, first one to the tower.
Man chop!
いや負けそう。キーラにも負けたしな。5、4、3、2、1、0。
Your sword is mine.
That'll be the day.
とりあえずこの線に沿っていけばいいんでしょ。半分ぐらいに減ったら。気力が切れたらやばいよな。あ、でも気力が切れたらやばいじゃん。負け？
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you.
どっちにしろもらえるの？それとも勝ったの本当に。あらまあ。血まみれ男爵は強いのかな。眩しいんだよこのロード画面。あの鳥何なんだろう。コカトリス？
Screamed like a mad woman.
え？
In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even were it to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot.
前置きが長い。
Nothing like this, never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
もう見つけたよ。グエントをやろう。あんたの妻の居場所が分かってんの。またそれかい。
She's in Crookback Bog. Got food, a place to live, and keeps herself busy. Didn't look like she had the slightest desire to leave.
You were to bring her back, not report on the conditions she lives under.
I was supposed to find her, and I did. That was our deal, nothing more.
You still think me rotten to the core. A base bastard, don't you?
また被害者ずらす。
I alone am at fault for what happened here.
他の誰が悪かったって言うんだ？俺の意見は関係ねえよ。
Doesn't matter what I believe.
Yet, looking at you, I see contempt. Can't speak for the world you witches inhabit, but in ours, nothing is
すぐ
ever
マウント
black
取
and
って
white.
くる。ではお前の話も聞こうか。
Probably gonna say you're not the only one to blame. All right then. I'm willing to hear your side of the story.
With Annie, it was love at first sight. A spear tore through my shoulder at the Battle of Anchor. She tended to my wound. Once I'd recovered, I asked her to marry me. she wept with joy. Soon after, Tamara was born. And after that, they sent me to Sidaris. A warlord had risen against King Ethan, and Foltest sent help. It was one battle to the next, one conflict after another. It was a life of war. I was seldom home, and I found comfort in drink. Grew so fond of hooch, I couldn't part with it when I did get home.
つまりお前のせいってわけか。
Still seems like your fault to me.
Will you let me finish?
それから何が？
All right. What then?
I went from front to front, battle to battle, collecting soldiers' coin, while Anna sat alone with the babe for months. Later, I learned she'd not been so alone after all. For nearly 3 years, she'd found comfort in the arms of one Evan, a childhood friend, a dog's bunghole.
じゃあ別れればよかった。
Damn it! One tussle in the hay, I'd have waved aside, put it out of my mind. But the woman cuckolded me for years, without a whisker of concern for me, for my love.
でもそれが赤ん坊を殺す理由になるの。
How'd you find out?
Came home one day and Anna was gone. The things too. Found a letter. She wrote that she didn't love me. That she'd left me for that knob licker and taken Tamara with her. Felt like I'd been rammed in the arse by a horse. I went to find the bugger, to get the girls back, bring them home. Yet soon as I saw him, something turned inside me, something dark. I slaughtered the shit-eating twat and fed his carcass to the dogs.
血まみれとはそういうこと
Guess they
か。
call you the Bloody Baron for a reason after all.
What?
Your nickname makes sense now.
No, that's an entirely different story.
そうなん？アンナはどうしたの？
Imagine Anna wasn't exactly pleased.
Ha! Bloody understatement if I've ever heard one. She flew into a fit, hysteria, threw herself at me, kicking and clawing. Finally grabbed a knife. It would have been the end of me if I'd not leapt aside. It was the first time I hit her. I had to calm her. Felt I had no other means. Things changed. They would never be the same. Anna tried to take her own life, and mine, several times. She would prod me, goad me, taunt me, in the hope I would hit her again, perhaps. She'd scream that I'd robbed her a life of love, that I'd destroyed the idea for her, and so might as well kill her. How many times I apologized. How many armfuls of blooms and gifts I brought. She cared not a bit.
まあそりゃそうだろ。
2 years of her anger had turned to indifference. Broken at times were her bouts of hysteria and my bouts of drunkenness. Cannot fathom how we survived those years. But we did. And as you know now, not everything was as it might have seemed.
あ、そう。お似合いの2人とまだ思わないな。娘を連れて逃げてんだもん。お前の責任だ。俺には関係ないことだ
Don't
な。
know why you're telling me all this. Your relationship with your wife, your concern, not mine.
Ah, a witcher. Should have expected as much. Very well then. If you won't bring Anna home, you might at least tell me how she landed in that blasted swamp.
彼女はヨーバと結
She
婚、
made
契
a
約し
pact
た。
with the crones and, well, I think she might have lost her mind.
A pact? What the bloody
結
hell?
婚したって言おうとした。
She was with child, a child she didn't want to bear. Went to the crones for help. They promised to rid her of the problem in exchange for a year of her service. And they kept their word, in their own twisted way.
What do you mean?
Anna must have thought the child inside her would somehow disappear. Instead, the crones sapped her of strength.
ああ、そういうことだったのか。
I think that's when she started to lose her mind. Then they placed magic tethers on her. Tethers that cause great pain when tested. A guarantee she'll pay off her debt.
A pact with witches? Bloody nightmare, sounds like some jest. We must get her out. We can't leave her there.
こういうところは優しいんだよな。湿原に行くのはおすすめしない。
Venturing into the swamp, even with armed men, is just a bad idea. It's a dangerous place inherently, and I think those crones are a greater threat than anyone realizes.
I'll not sit on my ass waiting for them to return her. Would you wait? Count on their mercy if they had your daughter?
あ、シリを追いかけてる。見だな。
And I'm a husband and a father who's fought of his life and the lives of his loved ones.
死にそうだな。
I'll gather my men, go there and retrieve Anna.
約束だ。お前の役目を果たす番だ。
We had a deal. I've done my part. Your turn to do yours.
A word once given. Now what did I last?
Basilisk. It had just attacked
あ、
you.
バシリスクだったんだ、あれ。
Ah, right. Gargantuan. One solid brute.
なんか血まみれ男爵はその情の深さがどうにも周囲にも自分にもあだをなしている感があるな。ね、いい時は優しい人なんだろうけど、悪い時は嫉妬深い人みたい。
If I don't survive this, you're to take whatever you want from the fortress.
You'll survive!
Let's show this bastard
やっぱ
what we're
戦うのか。俺は戦うのか。やだ、毒を受けてるわ。何この動き、すごい。ウィッチャーの感覚は使えないの。降りてきてくれよ。回復できないんだからさ。痛い。あ、これはなんかもしかしたら空間を超える力とかそういうことなのか。すごいすごい速い。痛い。大丈夫か。すごい。うわ。ファーク。ああ。何もなかった塔だな、これは。うん、まあそりゃそうだけど、どこから上に上がるのか分かんなかったんだよな、この塔。あ、ここから外には行けませんってことか。どこからどう行けばいいんだ。こっちか。ここか。うん、どう行くんだ。もう食われてんじゃない。さすがにピーチ姫にはならんな。あ、でもシリはまだウィッチャーじゃないのか。ウィッチャーの目はしてない。今シリは異空間を超えたってこと。背骨が切れたらすぐにクタってなるもんじゃないのか。はあ、なるほど。どうやって上がるのかと思ってた。 シリはできるのか。そんな顔にもなるよな。どうやって降りたんだろう。あ、ロープとか使えばまあ登るよりは簡単か。でも血まみれ男爵重そうだもんな。さっきから画面がおかしいんだけど。ナイフは手に持ってんのかな。持ってないな。
You have everything?
Yes, thank you.
What you did for me, I shall never forget it.
だから出ていくのよ。
I certainly hope not. It's brought me no small trouble.
Meaning?
I must flee. Wraiths pursue me. The wild hunt. I was foolish to use the power. They're sure to have caught my scent.
Wild hunt? Pursuing you?
I'll endanger all of you by remaining here. You must tell the people to bar their doors and windows. And no one is to wander the night.
You? Where do you think you're going?
Now, I ride for Novigrad. And then who knows where.
シリはウィッチャーになりきってないから目が違わないのかな。それとも古き血脈の人間はウィッチャーにはなれないのかな。この交換音本当合わない。シリはどうやってレダニアの封鎖を越えようと。
She was looking for a sorceress, and all of them are in Novigrad. Besides, I didn't leave her at the Redanians' mercy. I gave her a letter of safe conduct.
まあそうだろうな。通行証はどこで手に入れたの？
Where'd you get these letters?
Haven't always led this pack of jesters. Served in the Temerian army once.
Redanians guard the crossing.
True, but with a bit of fame and a friend here and there, well, banners and heraldry don't mean so much.
ノビグラドへ行こ
So
う。
there's a chance Ciri's still in Novigrad. Thanks for helping her.
It's nothing. Now you've learned what you wanted to know, you must be in a hurry. But, if you could,
Spit it out.
娘だろ？
to go get Anna.
違うの？
Free
アンナ？
bring her back. I don't believe she's there willingly.
Must have not heard me. Any journey into the swamp is suicide.
I heard you, which is why I could use your aid. I've no more tales of Ciri to offer you, but go with me and I'll be generous with what I do have. Very generous.
まあこういうところがいいところなんだろうな。わかった。
Extra coin never hurt.
Ha! True indeed. I'll round up my men and ride to Downwarren. You can join us there.
Fine. Sounds good.
何誰？皮膚病にかかってるように見えるけど。
What was that?
You tell me. Man or monster? My men call him Uma, say he's a beast. But he seems a man to me. Just hideous as Arnold's shit.
名前の由来は？
Uma. Strange name.
Aye, strange. But he gave us no other.
You mean he can talk?
Hardly. It was like this. I asked what they called him. He sat there not saying a thing, trying to stick a toe up his nose. So I grabbed his hand, looked him in the eyes and asked, "What's your name?" Gave me this damn foolish look and stammered, "Oh, Uma?" And it stopped.
怪物には見えない。
Doesn't look like a monster, but my medallion's trembling. Strange. Where'd you find him?
Funny story, actually. I won him in a game of cards.
他にかけるものはなかった
Must
の
have
か。
been pretty desperate to play for that.
Ah, quit your carping, smart ass. Someone wagered him and we played. If anyone was desperate, it was the bugger's former master.
経緯を話して。
Funny story. How so?
Went to Novigrad once to rest, indulge in the city's pleasures. Stayed at a tavern and some folk they were playing, so I joined in. Cards were kind that day. Had one devilish hand after another. Robbed the whoresons blind. One fellow, the merchants, took it especially hard. He'd gambled away everything he'd brought from Skellige. Wanted terribly to play another hand, so I agreed. Asked him what he had to wager, and he showed me that sideshow. Not much in it for me, but fuck it, I thought. I'll give the man a chance to win something back. Luck was not with him. And Uma wound up here at Crow's Perch. End of story.
実に面白い。
Hilarious. Real side splitter.
Oh, you wouldn't know a good tale from a runny fart.
なんかああいうものをさ、なんか邪魔だって捨ててこずに、ここでまああんまりいい待遇ではないかもしれないけど生かしてるっていうのはやっぱりこの血まみれ男爵の情の深さなんだろうね。いいところなんだけどね。これで酒癖と暴力癖がなければ本当にいいやつなのに。
Proper baron now. Even got a jester.
Aye. Now I feel something's not right with him.
How so?
Well, he seems more beast than man. But there's wisdom, cunning in the bastard's eyes. Or maybe I'm imagining it. Ever run into anything like him?
No, but he doesn't look dangerous.
I guess that's that. Doesn't eat much, so as long as he's no trouble, the boys might as well have some diversion.
Time I was on my way. So long.
Farewell. I hope you find your daughter.
なんかイベントが混ざり合ってしまってる。
And prove a good father to her.
今から妻を一緒に探しに行くところだろう。なんだこれ。ああ、沼を映してるのか。なんでこんなところでクエスト完了したな。再びクルックバック出現。トロフィーを獲得しました。ファミリーカウンセラー。しかしそのクエストはどうなるんだ。これか。レベル9。ゲラルトはベレンの自称男爵から行方不明の家族を探すよう頼まれていた。そして彼は例のごとく責任を持って約束を果たした。男爵令嬢のタマラはオクセンフルトでウィッチハンターの仲間になっていた。知らんがな。ネタバレすんな。ネタバレされた。男爵夫人のアンナは妖婆にさらわれ、かつて交わした取引の代表として妖婆たちのしもべとなっていた。これを聞いた男爵はウィッチャーの協力が得られようと得られまいと必ずアンナを自由にすると誓い、ゲラルトが夫人の姿を見たという場所を目指して実現に乗り込んだ。